sit comfortably, relax yourself. Close your eyes gently and bring attention to the breathing. Just feel how the prana shakti flows in with every breath, keeping the body alive. All around us, this energy is always available. We are inside the vast ocean of prana shakti, the life giving energy. So, this is what is supporting all the life everywhere. The whole, not only the whole planet, the whole galaxy, the whole universe, the whole cosmos is teeming with life. All the varieties of life are, life is there everywhere. It's just that we are in a certain bandwidth of vibration, so we can only see and experience what is on the earth. Even on the earth, there are so many life forms existing in different bandwidths. So, although they are there, we cannot see them. Only with some instruments like microscope, etc., we can see them. So it looks like there is just emptiness around us. But that space is full of air, and that air is full of so many microorganisms, bacteria, virus, etc., and full of so many molecules and atoms. So, when there is a lot of space between the molecules, then the eye can no longer see them. It's only when the molecules come closer together and are tightly packed together, only then the eyes can begin to see it. Like there is water molecules in the air, and we say today the humidity is this much, yesterday it was this much, but it's not visible to the eyes. Only when it all comes close together, tightly packed, then we begin to see it in the form of clouds. So, similarly, there are all sorts of life forms everywhere, all over the universe, all over the cosmos. But we are unable to see it because they may be existing in a completely different bandwidth of energy. one range of vibration which our sense organs cannot perceive. Our sense organs can perceive only a certain range of energy. Above that or below that, it cannot see. I mean, we cannot see. And we have our own personal proof of that, although we may not have noticed that one or realized that. So when we sit in prayer every day, we feel we are connecting with gods and Guru. They are not visible in front of us, not visible to the physical eyes, but we keep a photo or an image to represent them and we pray. So that means they are existing somewhere in the universe. That's how we can connect with them. And we can feel it because as soon as we start praying or begin to meditate, we can feel the changes within us. Whatever is disturbing us, that begins to reduce and disappear. So that's the direct proof for us that we got connected with whomever we are praying to. So whatever we call as divine beings, heavenly beings, gods, gurus, rishis, angels, archangels, ascended masters. And so many names are there which people give. All those beings are existing in higher and higher vibration energies. So we call them higher planes or lokas, different worlds. So even though we cannot see, whenever we have an intention to connect, we get connected with them. And these divine beings, they are always radiating out unconditionally only the pure love without any expectations, and the light of wisdom. And all of them, including us, we are all the forms of that one formless divinity. The divine consciousness and the prana shakti itself is solidifying and appearing in so many forms, all possible varieties. So, as we receive more and more of this divine love and light, our energies are rising to higher and higher vibration. And we are lighting up like how a light bulb lights up when we switch on, then the current begins to flow and the bulb lights up. In the same way, when we sit in prayer and meditation, when we chant a mantra or connect with the breath, that is like switching on. The current begins to flow and we are lighting up. But there's a difference between the light bulb and the body. That light bulb will be of certain some watts, like 0 watts, 60 watts, 100 watts bulb, something like that. So it can receive only that much. And the brightness is fixed accordingly. If it receives more electricity, then that bulb will burst. Whereas our body is different. The body and the aura have the capacity to change, unlike the light bulb. Maybe 1 year ago, we were like a light bulb of, say, 10 watts. Then, daily, by sitting in prayer and meditation, receiving more and more of the divine consciousness and energies and the love, this body, this bulb itself begins to change. The aura begins to expand. The capacity of each cell to receive increases. So it is changing from that 10 watts to 50 watts. So after 6 months, it has changed to 60 watts or 50 watts. Then, as we keep continuing with our daily meditation, after 1 year, the capacity increases to 100 watts or 200 watts. That means we are able to receive so much more energy and radiate it out. We are shining brighter and brighter. The size of the bulb is also increasing. The aura begins to expand. So, in this way, daily the changes are happening. The body is receiving energies of higher and higher vibration. Which is why now we can feel the difference in all the levels. Compared to 1 year ago or 2 years ago, we can feel the body feels lighter. Emotionally, we feel all the emotions, all the varieties. But we seem to return back to steadiness, calmness, faster. Mentally, also, we can see the changes compared to 1 year ago or 2 years ago. Still, all thoughts of thoughts arise, but we are realizing that none of those thoughts belong to us, none of the emotions belong to us. They are just flowing in that vast spaciousness all around. Out of that spaciousness, they arise. They float in front of us like clouds in front of the sun. And then they float away after some time and again disappear into that empty spaciousness. So when it floats in front of us, we experience that, and then it floats away and disappears again. So we can see that we are not getting so agitated. The percentage of our disturbance or agitation is going on reducing. We are able to stay calm and peaceful more often or for longer periods. So, because of this, day by day, we are feeling a stronger connection to God and Guru. And that connection is making us to feel the oneness. Although we cannot see those divine beings just now, but we can feel their presence. We feel our oneness. This is what feels like a deep and expanding peacefulness and calmness, a feeling of safety, of being supported. We feel that from each other and also from the heavenly beings. So, collectively, we can imagine nowadays millions of people are sitting in meditation and doing prayers and other spiritual practices, healing themselves. So, the whole mass humanity, the mass consciousness of humanity is rising higher and higher. So, it is said that very soon we will begin to see many of these heavenly beings. So our physical body itself is changing. The capacity of the sense organs itself is changing. The heaviness of the physicality is reducing, and the physical body itself is gradually transforming into light body. That's why we can see nowadays many people, they are developing so many abilities which may seem magical to others, clairvoyance, clairaudience, etc. And they are able to connect and communicate and channel so many gods and masters and heavenly beings. So we are getting the messages through them. So they say that so rapidly the changes are taking place on the earth, and we are rising so rapidly to higher and higher vibration. So very soon we will reach a certain vibration where now we will be able to even see so many divine heavenly beings who are of much higher vibration. So we will be able to see and communicate with them directly in the same way that we are now able to see and talk to each other. But during this process, it's not easy for the body to change. So that is why we may feel tiredness. Sometimes we may not feel like doing anything much. We feel like just resting. Even our food preferences are naturally changing. Some things which we could eat before we are don't feel like eating. Only what makes us to feel lighter, we feel like eating that only. So when we all understand all this, then we will not get worried. Why do I feel like this? How come I can't eat? Why do I feel so sleepy, tired, etc.? So just allow those changes to happen. Follow the body. The mind doesn't know everything, but the body knows. The body is made up of so many cells, and those cells are made up of so many molecules and atoms. Those molecules have existed forever. It is full of intelligence, the divine wisdom. Every cell is guided by that divine Pran Shakti, the divine wisdom. So the body knows exactly what is good for us, what is required. So if we just cooperate with the body, then things will be easier, smoother for us. Just keep attention inside and feel the sensations. The body itself will guide us. The divine intelligence deep inside, which is guiding every cell, every organ. That will begin to guide the mind also. So let us surrender this mind to that divinity so that the mind can be used to guide us back into oneness. So just feel the breath, feel the sensations deep inside. Feel our strong connection with the divine source. Which is vast and infinite. And this infinity is appearing in the form of gods, ascended masters, gurus. Feel our oneness with them. Feel the deep stillness, silence, peacefulness. This is our true nature, our true self, what we call Atma, Paramatma, self. Just enjoy this beautiful feeling. Be fully surrendered, open, receptive, allowing. Can just imagine we are filling up with more and more love and light. Just let us be in silence for a few minutes and just keep full attention inside and imagine wherever you feel it is required. Just feel that area getting flooded with the unconditional love, the brilliant light, and the abundant prana shakti. Just receive, receive, receive. Feel yourself rising into higher, higher, higher vibration. Just feel that and allow anything which is disturbing or uncomfortable to dissolve and disappear. Feel the breath and feel the sensations inside. The breath will guide us where to keep attention. The body itself will draw our attention wherever required. Just imagine that area flooding with love and light. And just allow any pain, any discomfort to just dissolve and disappear. Merge into that ocean of love. Let us make an affirmation. To feel and to remember who we truly are. Imagine, visualize yourself shining like a brilliant star, full of light. Every organ, every cell flooded with light and shining and sparkling. And then say this affirmation. You can say it aloud. You can say softly in case it's going to disturb anybody nearby. I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am. I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am. I am a radiant being of divine love and light, peace and joy. I am. Now just feel this. Feel yourself full of love. We ourselves are that infinite ocean of unconditional love. And this is visible like a bright and brilliant light. Clairvoyants can see it. Maybe one day we also will be able to see it. If not, definitely we can feel it like a peace and joy. So feel yourself like a vast, infinite ocean of peace and joy. And we are the awareness which is aware of all this. Feel yourself as the vast, infinite awareness. And enjoy this beautiful feeling. Throughout the day, even when the eyes are open, this doesn't disappear. You can feel the love and the light, peace, joy, awareness in the background, while the daily activities take place in the foreground. Gradually, this will begin to flow into all the daily activities. So we will begin to do all the daily activities while remaining loving and peaceful and calm inside. And we can be more aware, fully present, and fully aware in the present moment. This is when all sorts of miraculous changes will happen, and we can see the daily life becoming more smooth, flowing more peacefully. So let us allow those changes to happen. Even if some difficult situation comes up, we will still be able to handle it peacefully, calmly, with more awareness. We will be able to handle it with more gentleness and more compassion, more harmoniously. Now, slowly bring attention back to the body. Lift up your hands slowly, touch the face, ears, head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, front of the body, legs, press the feet, touch the back of the legs, back, cover your eyes with your palms 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly blink your eyes behind the palms and slowly open the eyes. Make sure to drink some lime juice and more water during the day. That helps us in this transformation, helps the body a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a lovely day.